So this might be the most positive thing we have heard about Jermaine Burton this offseason. And the only reason why I'm covering it is because it's actually positive. And it's about the situation we talked about the other day where he got evicted from his second time getting evicted from his apartment in 2 months. And with that second eviction, we at least have a positive note in the end. Why did he get evicted the second time? The first time he got evicted, the claim was he was destroying stuff, $10,000 worth of damages, and he got sued for it. The second time, it was actually a lot simpler. It wasn't even him. Well, technically it is his fault, but it wasn't really him. The whole thing is he let people over to his apartment and they brought over dogs. And those dogs, that's against the apartment's lease. So he got evicted because he brought dogs over to his apartment. You're not allowed to do that. He knows you're not allowed to do that. He let people over. Did those said individuals, maybe they didn't tell him they were bringing over dogs. Maybe they did. At the end of the day, if someone comes to your house and does something, you're responsible for it. If someone commits a crime at your house, you're responsible for it. It's a lot less of a quote-unquote crime, if anything. He just went against the lease. And again, like I said, at the end of the day, you are responsible for whoever you let in your house. You're responsible for whoever you let drive your car. You're responsible for anything that involves yourself if you are renting or an Airbnb or whatever, right? So at the end of the day, this is probably the most positive in the end here, because it looks like it wasn't like a situation where he wasn't paying rent. I know there's a lot of rumors right now that he gambled all his money away. He has no more money and it's just, he's broke AF. I don't know about those rumors, but what I know is this is a situation where he just let family members come over his house and they brought over a dog. And, you know, again, like I said, it's positive because it's really just like, okay, he didn't do anything recklessly stupid. He did something immature by not, you know, obviously making sure his family members didn't bring over a dog. But technically speaking, it could not be in his control. Look, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because it's the most positive take we have been able to have on this guy since we drafted him. So because of that, I'm going to keep a very positive note of, hey, yeah, let's go. You messed up, but you didn't mess up as in the fact that you did something wrong technically. Indirectly, you did, and you should have been more vocal with your family members. But at the same time, he might not have read the lease. Oh, wait, no, he might have done something. This might be on him. Now I think about it. What if he didn't read the lease? You're supposed to read the lease, bro. They tell you, hey, you're not allowed to do this, this, and this. They give you a list, and they tell you what you're not allowed to do. I don't think he was listening to that part. So this is like 50%. It might be 50% on him. Because if he didn't read the lease and he wasn't like careful of who he let over his apartment and made clear of everything, that is interesting. Well, you know what? Shout out to this situation, because at the end of the day, at least nobody got hurt. Nobody committed the crime. There's no allegations of criminal activities going on. And it seems like everything is somewhat civil and calm and cool and collect. So I'm happy. I'm happy for that said reason. But at the same time, can we just get positive things happening? We got Jermaine Pratt requesting a trade now. We have an update to this situation, which again is better than the first situation of him getting evicted. So let's just, Jermaine Pratt, you know, he was caught catching footballs with Joe Burrow, and he looks like he's catching it better than ever, and he's running every route he's supposed to run. Like, can we get those stories? I want those stories. Can we get those stories? Because at this point, this is the most positive thing, and it hurts too. It hurts for this to be the most positive thing is he got evicted, but it technically was and wasn't his fault. is a 50-50 shot at this point. See you guys next one, though.